Before I found Kat, I was feeling completely lost. Every pillar of my life was sort of falling apart at the same time. I was trying to find my footing in my career, in my love life, and everywhere I turned, there was dissatisfaction. And most of all, I think I felt alone. I didn't feel safe. I didn't feel that there was anybody I could be safe with. During the pandemic, I made a decision to completely move to a new city, and I had the chance to work remotely, so moved to a completely new city and start a new life. I got a rental car and an Airbnb in LA, and my goal when I came here was to just make connections and meet as many people as I could on the West Coast. And one day I came across a post in the Ladies of Los Angeles Facebook group, and it was by Kat, and it was around a gratitude or meditation circle at her place. I always kept pushing it off until early October. There was one weekend when I felt like my world was caving in. Every part, my career, almost losing my father, having pretty much the closest person I had in LA, my friend, completely, abandoning me. And then also, a sudden breakup. It was like everybody was closing the door in my face. I felt imprisoned, like trapped. Finally, I got my ass up. I drove over to Silver Lake. I walked through to the back where there was like a group of houses and sat down. And I was welcomed, just the energy. Immediately, I picked up the energy. And eventually we went into meditation. I guess the rest is history. She was able to comfort me in a way in that moment that I had never really been comforted before. But this was different. I guess it came from a place of being seen, really understanding and being seen. I don't want to say that I'm a butterfly because it's not that I've completely changed form or completely changed my function. That's not what happened. I'm still who I am. I'm still me, but I've shed some of the insecurities and part of the unworthiness. I'm still working on that, but I've shed some of that during this process to reveal kind of new skin, new perspectives, a new way of living. And it feels great, to shed off something that's no longer serving you, that you don't need. I think what was important for me was that I felt supported. Every time I dealt with something that felt a little bit overwhelming, I would package it and I would say, this is what I want to cover in my next session with Kat. And I think in the middle of the course, just one more thing I want to say is I had already started to uncover and pull at certain threads of trauma that had been unprocessed, that was sitting underneath layers and layers and layers that I didn't even know existed, but it would come, like Kat would pull on that thread and it would come out and you feel the relief. I feel confident that I'll be able to handle what's coming my way. So if anyone's thinking of whether to join this program or to go on this retreat, I would say take the leap, take the chance. You will be a changed person, and it's worth it.